right, Mr. Pagenaud, I was talking to Paul Tracy the other day, and he was lucky enough to get a Formula One test when he was a big star in kart, and he actually was offered a ride, but they wanted him to sign a 5-year deal. And of course, we know Michael raced over there, and Alan Jr. had a test. If this comes to fruition and you get to test a Formula One car, how much of it is just for your own edification? Man, I want to see how fast I can be, and how much would it be? Man, maybe this would be fun to do.
Yeah, it would definitely be fun to do. You know, it depends what team, but those cars are fun. It's completely different. So I would love to have a test. I would love to try it. I've always, when I was a kid, I dreamt about Formula One, dreamt about IndyCar as well, and I'm here. I'm having a great time. But yeah, if I can get a test, I'll be really happy, and I'd love to try.
Can you put a percentage on, is it 70-30? It looks like you're probably going to get a test.
I don't know. I think it's a little early to say. I've been in touch with some people. Some promising things are happening, so we'll see.
So, Simon, this would be after the season? Would be your test September, October, something like that?
Well, that's the advantage with the IndyCar season finishing so early.
It's the only advantage.
It's a big advantage actually for us drivers, because yes, you can participate in testing in other series. You can also race. So I'm actually going to do the Petit Le Mans race with Simon Pagenaud. So that's exciting. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things you can do in the off season that could be interesting.
Can we assume that these people will play a big role in your test?
I hope they would. Well, why wouldn't they?
We're trying to be politically correct here.
Always,
yes.
Always. You know, especially with you, Robin, because you know I'm always worried you're going to trick me. So I gotta keep it professional.
Old people always trick younger guys. Well, you know, and you always see these things about Button. He may be out. He keeps saying he's not. It's never good when a guy's always hearing midway through the Formula One season he's out. So there's usually smoke where there's fire. Would it be really hard to just drop what you're doing and just go be a Formula One driver? You know, some of the tracks, it'd be a pretty daunting challenge, I would think.
Yes, you know, I think you're absolutely right, and I think when people say, you know, IndyCar drivers suffer going to Formula One, I don't think it's true. I just think it takes time to get to that high level, whether it's IndyCar or Formula One. Look, Rubens, when he came here, it wasn't easy. Juan Pablo is not that easy, you know. They're not coming in and right away win races. It doesn't happen. It would be the same for an IndyCar driver going to Formula One. It's just that in both series, the level of driving and technicality is so high that it's just very difficult to get to that level. It takes time, a few years for sure.
The other thing maybe would be the mindset, because there's no other series like this right now where you can take a good driver, a good engineer like Ben Bressman, a good team with good pit stops. You got the same thing Roger Penske can buy, and you can kick their butt, which you've done several times already in the last couple of years. From a driver standpoint, that would be the tough thing probably to part with. I mean, the money would probably be better, and it would. Formula One is the dream of everybody that grows up where you did, but that would be the thing to weigh that would be probably the toughest.
Yes, I mean, you know, when things are going so well, that's something to really think about. You just it's difficult to leave something that you love and enjoy. So, but you know, we're not there. We're not at this point. I'm not thinking about that at this point. I'm very focused on this championship, and you know, we'll see what happens next.
You're known as one of the best test drivers in this thing, and with your experience with turbos and with Honda going to the turbo thing, it seems like that would be a natural fit, and they'd welcome your feedback.
Well, that's certainly something that would be one of my biggest value. I think if I would have had a chance like this to go testing, and I would love to do something like that, because you know, especially with the hybrid system, all the stuff that they have in Formula One right now is so interesting from somebody like me that loves technology. So I'd love to participate in that and help in any ways.